Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Conversations You Don't Wanna Have with your boy Jayola Tese. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, timeline of Gemini, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, 60 Minutes TV, Entertainment and News. Also, we're available on Anchor FM, on Fact of 60 Minutes TV, Fact of Your Fact, which most of the podcast conversations you don't want to have are uploaded. You can just check that out on Anchor FM, and also you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Plug It Now, and all other social media handles which are displaying on your screen right there. And also I want to say a big shout out to most of our listeners out there and people checking out on YouTube. You guys are so wonderful. God bless you all. So let's dive into it. So apparently, this episode of Conversations You Don't Want to Have, it's gonna be a very interesting one. January has been a very good month, and 2022 apparently has been a very awesome year. Not bad, no bad news. So I want to talk about the reconciliation of our one and only Starboy and OVO himself. That's a very big win for the culture. Both fans now should be happy, but at the same time, this the way social media fans are apparently that the old bragging rights from fans over their faves is never going to go down, irrespective of whatsoever piece they might have made in the past couple of weeks or whatsoever. So people kept asking me, Jai, how is this a win for the culture? How is this a win and everything? And okay, so it's a win for the culture in the sense that at least there will be reduction of noise on social media, and the old banter and dragging will at least stop. But now lots of people are asking for collaborations. They need to come together and collaborate now that both of them are in good terms and everything and all of that. And now the question now popped up, like I've been getting text messages, all of that, regarding this. They're supposed to have a collaboration and everything. And I was talking to someone like, it's never gonna happen, and if it should happen, then that's the end of Davido and Wizkid in terms of the dominating African music. Because when you talk about African music right now, these two guys with Burna Boy, the three of them are the biggest thing. And Wizkid, fact only, is the biggest artist in Africa at the moment. Don't get me wrong, at the moment, because there's always moment for everyone. There was a time Davido was there, and no one was gonna drag that with him apparently. So now it's waste time, you understand? So now let me dive into it directly. Okay, how is this never gonna be possible? And the side effect, or how it's gonna affect both of them if by mistake they decided to have a collaboration together. As for me, I don't think it's advisable for both of them to have a collaboration together, because this is the main reason why they are still the center of discussion, argument, and everything in Nigerian music industry and the diaspora. Because this is like when you're hungry and you have a craving for a certain thing. Just know, have it at the back of your mind that the moment you get your cravings satisfied, and then there is always that reduction of appetite, and there's always that reduction of hunger, and the appetite reduces, the desire to actually want more of that thing you crave for reduces. So that is the side that is why a collaboration within Wizkid and Davido should never happen, because the moment that is what we have all been waiting for. It's like sex. It's like a girl with big booty trying to feel, what does that pussy taste like? I would like to just at least hit it once. Once you eat it, you already have the experience, but Anticipation is the key to value something. When you anticipate and you didn't get it, it brings more value, it brings more reason for you to want to work harder, to want to talk more about that thing that you haven't been able to get. You understand? There is no way a man is going to chase a woman for 20 years and tell me the first day the woman open her laps and slide down her pants for him that the anticipation doesn't reduce. It is definitely going to reduce, because apparently mission accomplished. So now when you want a Davido and a Wizkid to have a collaboration because they've kept they have been able to like squash their beef, then don't expect anything of such anytime from now, because it is not actually going to help them in terms of distribution. It's not going to help them in terms of trending. It's not going to help both of them in terms of deals coming in for both of them, because the whole excitement, the whole anticipation, the whole fracas, the whole hey, my artist is better than your artist and all that, everything stops immediately. Probably they might just enjoy that grace for like maybe 6 months or a year, and the whole thing becomes history. So for me, I don't think it's ideal for any of them to even think of having a collaboration. They shouldn't even think of jumping on a song both of them are featured on. That's just a simple realistic fact, because marketing wise is actually going to affect both of them, because the moment fans out there knows how they sound together on one track, then that's all. Everything will go back to normal. It's going to go back to normal. So for now, if we love these guys so much, we shouldn't crave for collaboration from them. We should just forget about it for now, in order for them to be able to give us the consistent vibes, energy, the competition, because apparently the competition, the vibes and everything is the reason why we are enjoying their materials. And if we actually want to continue enjoying that competition without them throwing shades at each other, yeah, so then we should just let it be what it is now. Peace is there and all of that. So I'm gonna give you a case studies because I've actually done my research. Do you know that the only reason why B.I.G. and Tupac, with the soul rest in perfect peace, remains biggest topic in hip-hop history is simply because they never had a major collaboration. There was never maybe while they were coming up together, maybe they had something, yeah, but like probably a mixtape that, you know, it never made it out there. But they never had a major collaboration. That is why people always want to talk about them. That is why they talk about them here and there. Oh, who smoked better, Biggie or Tupac, and all of that. Oh, who smoked who in that on that track and all of that. It is had it been they had the collaboration, yeah, it would have been a different thing entirely. The buzz around the both of them. These guys have been dead. They've been dead for like how many years, and we still talk about them till death. You understand? So sometimes some collaborations within two competitors, when they don't happen, it is actually good for the market. I'll give you a case study on our collaboration as well within competing artists or competing trending artists. How collaboration can actually bring both of them down. Not in all cases, don't get me wrong, yeah, not in all cases, but when it comes to case of Wizkid and Davido, I feel it's not going to be a wise move per se. It's not going to be a wise move. So remember when Plantation Boys went separate ways, yeah, and all of them started doing their thing, and you know, Blackface started doing his thing, Two-Face, and there was a beef within Face, Two-Face, and they had to start shading each other with music and dropping music and all of that, brother, and Face also came up with his own version of whatsoever that was happening then. Now I need to you all to understand something. The mistake Face made then was making peace in public, was admitting that we are cool in public. Had it been Face kept it going on like that while Two-Face was doing his thing, then Face will still be the talk of discussion. There'll still be that thing. When you talk about Two-Face, you're definitely going to talk about Face. The mistake Blackface made was the fact that he wasn't channeling his energy to drop materials, but rather he was doing too much talking and too much ranting on things that people don't want to hear anymore. Because apparently we know, yeah, you're African queen, you're the best writer in Plantation Boys and all of that. But he ought to have channeled that energy into releasing song whenever Two-Face drop a song. And if you notice something about most of Two-Face song, all his hit song, it is always sounding as if he's throwing shade at someone. If they're saying, "I just me," there's always one thing that is sounding as if, that is making the music sound as if he's talking to someone or probably shaking tables. And at the end of the day, people of that generation would definitely be like, "Oh, excuse me, oh, he's referring to Blackface." You understand? Because Face is out of the scene. Had it been Face stayed in the scene and make peace behind closed door and still always come out, drop his motivational song that sounds as if he's also shaking table like Two-Face, trust me, Face is still going to be talk of town and all of that. But he didn't. He made it glaring, and still Two-Face continued doing his thing. He still throws shades, he still shakes table, he still makes you feel like, oh, this is the person I am talking to. And Blackface is always unlucky, because let's say Two-Face already recorded his song. Blackface is always unlucky to say something a month or weeks prior to when Two-Face wants to drop something. Then boom, he already rants. After he's done with his ranting, Two-Face drop his material. Before we all know what's up, we start saying, oh, he went hard. He was shading Blackface. And you understand? So sometimes in the music industry, let's be cool. We can be cool. But I'm not going to admit to some things, because the moment you admit to some of those things, that is when the competition dies. And when the competition dies, that is when people are not really talking about us anymore. And Two-Face has been able to manage that thing till date, and the rest of the guys couldn't. It ain't as if, oh, they ain't good or all of that. No, it is just simply because Two-Face knows how this thing works. Two-Face knows how it works. Like the moment where people don't see me and you together all the time, maybe say me and you the vibe, maybe say we don't do. Have you seen Two-Face done a collaboration with Face, despite the fact that they are cool? He won't do it. You understand? So that is the whole strategy to keep the competition going on. The only thing Face ought to have done back then was just, oh, we are cool and everything and whatsoever. You understand? But not to the level of now acting like, oh, we are cool, so cool that nothing is stopping anymore. And you understand? If Blackface can put that energy of we are cool, but anytime he drops song, he just go after Two-Face. You understand? But he's not dropping song. Apparently, he's been trying to go after Two-Face, but do it musically. It has to be musically, because people. I'm not gonna sit down and hear you rant when you can do it with music. You understand? And that's why till date Tupac is one of the most respected rapper ever. Tupac is gonna say it word for word, and he's still gonna come into the studio and trash things out straight up. He doesn't care. So I don't think it is ideal for us to be thinking of a collaboration for Mr. Davido and Mr. Balogun Wiz. No, don't let us expect anything. If we love these two guys, we shouldn't crave for any of this thing or collaboration. Let them just keep the peace. Apparently they are still going to be shading each other. They're still, once in a while. It's good for the business. That is what is keeping them going on. That is why they're getting all those big checks from all those distribution companies and all of them. Till we meet next time on another episode of Conversations You Don't Want to Have, please always listen to my podcast. Always stream my vlog on YouTube. The links, everything is going to be available on the posts where you can search easily. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel on Arco FM as well. The link also in some of the posts will also be made available, whereby you can click, and you can check my bio on most of my social media handles. And if you want to understand more on how to promote your music and all of that, how to create budget for your music promotions and everything, don't forget to reach out to me. I'm going to be giving you tips and all of that. Till we meet again next time, I'm still your favorite talkative Jayola Tese. Peace out.